Hello guys, back again with the Zeme, the movie channel. In this video, I am back to continue the storyline of Wang Lin's journey in the latest episode of Renegade Immortal, namely episode 60, which in episode 60 tells Wang Lin who will see if it turns out that people from the snow region country are so strong and scary. But Wang Lin will show his strength, which makes the Soul Formation Masters surprised. And what the full storyline looks like, don't forget to hit the like button first if you like it, and we'll go straight into the storyline. It is said that 100 years ago, on the day of the birth of the red butterfly, or Hong Day as we call her, there was a rare phenomenon of heaven and earth in the snowy land when the spirits of the five elements appeared. And these five elemental spirits gathered around Hong Day and protected her all the time. As Hong Day grew up, the power of the five elemental spirits also grew rapidly. Having such a genius was a blessing for the snowy land. Then Zhang Ying took Hong Day as his disciple to find out the origin of the five elemental spirits. However, she predicted that a great disaster would befall Hong Day in the future. After that, ahead of the innovations in the four-faction alliance, Zhang Ying asked Xinghe to bring Hong Day's five elemental spirits and lead the troops to the four-faction alliance. So yesterday's arrow attack was not the clone version of Hong Day, guys. In fact, it was Xinghe who sacrificed herself for Hong Day. Here, Zhang Ying also said that if yesterday Hong Xia's cage body belonged to her, she finally predicted the disaster that would befall Hong Day that would occur in this big battle. And if Xinghe could help Hong Day overcome this disaster, then the disaster of death on Hong Day would vanish and the way forward would become easier. Here, Xinghe looked jealous because, after all, she was the first disciple of this Zhang Ying, while Hong Day followed her master for only 100 years. However, when Xinghe saw that his teacher was injured, he was immediately shocked. Here, Zhang Ying also told her that this prophecy had consumed all the energy for the rest of her life. And Zhang Ying asked Xinghe not to blame her master, especially since the snow region had been trapped in this barren land for too long. And Xinghe was also the oldest disciple of the snow region. And if Xinghe could take care of Hong Day, it meant that Xinghe would also take care of the snow region. Here, this Xinghe was hysterical when she saw her master's body slowly disappear. And because of the death of the ancestor of this snowy region, there was a mourning atmosphere in the snowy region. That was also the reason why Xinghe immediately accepted the order from her master earlier. Meanwhile, in the Four Factions Alliance, everyone was seen avoiding the attack of the ice statue in the form of a Medusa. It can be seen that some chose to fight, while others chose to run away. Seeing this, Zhu Wutai once again used his Azure Dragon to destroy the formation. No! And this Zhu Wutai was always trying to destroy it because his responsibility to the alliance of the four factions was so great. Everyone was shocked, however, when Hong Day appeared and asked the envoys from the country of Vermilion to destroy the Azure Dragon. Everyone was shocked, however, when Hong Day appeared and asked the envoys from the country of Vermilion to destroy the Azure Dragon. Here, Aoji admits that he has no right to kill the Azure Dragon. However, if it meant taking out his bloodline so that this dragon would not cause any more trouble, then Aoji was willing to do it. Here, Aoji immediately started to act, and Zhu Wutai quickly tried to block Aoji's attack. But Aoji's strength was too great for Zhu Wutai to resist. And even this Aoji took Zhu Wutai's blood to disable the Azure Dragon's control. While Zhu Wutai, who was falling, just realized that their real enemy is not Hong Day of the Vermilion Kingdom. Here, the Azure Dragon is still trying to save Zhu Wutai. But Aoji said that starting today, Zhu Wutai no longer needs to protect the land of this region. And it seems that this Aoji also managed to take the soul of the Azure Dragon. Here, everyone from the four-faction alliance immediately fled when they saw that the Azure Dragon protecting the land had been destroyed, and they are trying to leave because they are in great danger. Meanwhile, Wang Lin, who was still underground, was just watching the outcome of this war, because the alliance of the four factions had been shattered after the country's protective Azure Dragon died. After that, Hong Di was seen directly awakening the five elemental spirits, and it could be seen that the five elemental spirits reappeared one after another. But at this point, Hong Di was shocked to find that her five-element spirit was still one short, and it seems that those four remaining spirits then went on a rampage to destroy the alliance of the four factions. In the other direction, Zhou Yun was seen being knocked down and killed by the wood elemental dragon's attack. Meanwhile, King Song still had to face the fire elemental spirit. But in the end, he too had to be killed, as the Snow Region troops also attacked from behind. Seeing this, Wang Lin felt lucky because Tiany's pearl had already absorbed the earth element spirit. If it hadn't, Wang Lin would have had no way of surviving to take it from that woman. After seeing Zhao Wutai leave the battlefield, Wang Lin thought that this was a good time to get the Rain Tripot. Here, too, the wounded Zhao Wutai seemed to be hiding in a hidden cave. He immediately prepared himself to realize that someone was coming. However, Zhao Wutai immediately deactivated his power because he felt a familiar aura. Even here, Zhao Wutai didn't expect to meet Wang Lin at this place. And here Zhao Wutai admitted that even though the Rain Tripot was a high-level treasure, he could not protect it, and neither could the four factions. Therefore, Zhao Wutai would give it to Wang Lin if Wang Lin wanted it. And whether Wang Lin could keep it or not depended on Wang Lin's own luck. After that, Wang Lin was seen leaving the cave. However, Wang Lin also left behind a bottle of medicine and told Zhao Wutai to take one every day to heal Zhao Wutai's wounds. After that, Wang Lin also wanted to escape from this place because he had gotten the Rain Tripot. And Wang Lin immediately tried to run away when he realized that a person from the Snow Region was coming. And that person was Lian Ning, the elder of the Snow Region at the early stage of soul formation. And the woman immediately tried to attack this Wang Lin with her ice power. Fortunately, Wang Lin was able to dodge and immediately use the souls of the nascent soul cultivators that he had formed into puppets to fight against Lian Ning. Here, it could be seen that Lian Ning was still able to trap the souls of these soul puppets. But Wang Lin quickly used the opportunity to create an explosion and ran away. Here, Wang Lin was surprised because Lian Ning was able to move quickly and was already in front of Wang Lin. Looking at Lian Ning, who was about to attack again, Wang Lin once again took out the soul puppet. And here, Wang Lin realized that even though this person's cultivation was already in the realm of soul formation, Wang Lin believed that this woman's physical body was not strong. And Wang Lin thought that there might still be a chance for him if he used the blood of the ancient god. So Wang Lin injected the ancient god's blood into this soul puppet's body. Wang Lin's soul puppet began to attack the old woman. Here, while blocking the attack, Lian Ning also felt interested in this nascent soul stage puppet. Even here, Lian Ning managed to catch the puppet, which kept trying to attack her. Then quickly, Lian Ning set up a protective formation, looking at Wang Lin, who was making a blast from the soul of this puppet. Wang Lin thought that even if he could escape today, it might be more difficult to escape in the future if he was exposed. Therefore, Wang Lin immediately used Heavenly Doom to put an end to the old woman. Even here, Wang Lin took out the Prohibition flag to immediately summon Heavenly Doom. It seemed that Lian Ning was shocked to see this heavenly doom as well as Ao Zhai. Even here, Lian Ning didn't believe that a nascent soul cultivator like Wang Lin could summon heavenly doom. And just as quickly, Wang Lin attacked with the heavenly doom flag towards the ice and snow tower. Afterwards, we see Wang Lin successfully destroying the tower, but here Wang Lin is also injured from releasing this heavenly doom. When Wang Lin tried to escape, Ao Zhi asked Wang Lin to take out the heavenly doom again. And if Wang Lin was willing, then this Ao Zhi would give Wang Lin a good reward. Even here, this Ao Zhi continued to ask Wang Lin to come out and ask to take out the heavenly doom once again. However, Wang Lin didn't expect that just to kill a soul formation master, he would have to use all the magic weapons Wang Lin had. And Wang Lin decided not to interfere in the affairs of the Vermilion country. After that, it was said that after the great defeat of the four-faction alliance and the fall of the country's protective Azure Dragon, several countries were destroyed. And the following year, the cultivators and the four factions were almost all killed in the war. And those who were still alive had to hide their identities in order to survive in this land that became the new Snowland. It was also said that 5 years had passed, and Wang Lin is still hiding in the Tianni Pearl that Wang Lin keeps in the ground. Here, too, the Earth attribute of the Tianni Pearl has reached perfection after successfully absorbing the Earth element dragon spirit yesterday. And the space in this Tianni Pearl now has spiritual power as well. Even the 5-element light ball body is already showing signs of life. And Wang Lin also believes that this Tianni Pearl has a miraculous function that Wang Lin has yet to discover. But Wang Lin can only wait until the integration of the 5 elements of the Tianni Pearl reaches perfection. And when the Tianni Pearl has recognized its owner, only then will the Pearl's hidden power be revealed. Here, Wang Lin also said that since he enlightened himself about the law of his conception of life and death, the time reversal in the Tianni Pearl had ended. In other words, there was no longer any difference between the laws of time outside and inside the Tianni Pearl. And since Wang Lin's hiding time had now reached its limit, Wang Lin would only have 4 more years to reach the soul formation realm here. Not long after that, Wang Lin came out and saw this new land of the snow region. And Wang Lin didn't expect that in just 5 years, the snow region would have developed like this. Wang Lin then walked through this new snowy city and saw that people were always forced to carve sculptures out of ice. After examining the people around him, Wang Lin was shocked to find that there was an aura of death on their souls. And Wang Lin felt that since there were so many mortal humans in this place, life energy should have appeared. But why were these people filled with death intent instead? And that's the storyline, guys. Renegade Immortal episode 60. It turns out that in this episode, Wang Lin doesn't seem to want to get involved in the war, knowing that his enemies are so strong. But even so, in the end, they were frightened to see Wang Lin's heavenly doom formation. And will Wang Lin intervene to solve the problem with the mortals in this new snow region? We'll see in Renegade Immortal episode 61. Thank you for watching until the end. Final word from me. Bye.